What's up, guys? John here from Broad Coach, and tonight we got ourselves some Hellfire Wrestling. HFW presents Brimstone, episode number 2. We got ourselves a good card here, and let's get this card underway. If you know what I mean. Two of the competitors that failed in last week's first round tournament will be going head to head tonight as the American Ghoul, Therese Everett Nelson, will go one-on-one with the A-lister, the movie star, Tyson Cage. In what should be a stellar match. Both Therese and Tyson put on good showings last week, but not able to get the victory in the end. Oh, what was that noise? Okay, whatever. Okay, there we go. Let's get this thing started. Coming out first is the American Ghoul, Therese E. Nelson. Therese put up a good fight last week against Dominic Black, I believe. But in a failing in a losing effort in the end. But Therese is back and is looking to right those wrongs when he fights the Canadian movie star Tyson Cage. Therese is quite flashy, as you can see. Okay. Therese was this brilliant entrance as always. Making this ring his playground, if you would. What's up, J-Rod? How are you doing today? You can hear me, right? Okay, yeah. Okay. And here comes his opponent, Tyson Cage. I am doing good, J-Rod. I'm happy because it does not appear that it's going to lag on me anymore, which I am happy of. This is our second episode of Hellfire Wrestling, Brimstone. Welcome one and all to the stream. if you miss any episode of Hellfire Wrestling, you can catch it on the Broad Culture YouTube channel, along with a bunch of other great content on there. Let's get this matchup underway. As Tyson and Torres go one-on-one. Tyson off the bat with a big forearm, taking the early advantage here. Lifting him up, only to get countered with an arm drag by Torres. Pulling him by the head, but only to get countered himself. Tyson counters with a punch to the gut. It's a counter fest back to back here. Oh, and a nice double-edged hammer from Torres to Tyson, who has him on the ropes. Oh. Locked up into a suplex. No problem, J-Rod. Torres with elbows to Tyson. Him little stunned, but able to counter whatever Torres was going for. Off the ropes. Into a back elbow. Leading into a leg drop. Torres back in control. Hits the big splash. With chapter 1 in a few next week, these two are looking to get onto the card somehow. And Torres is in control here, putting on a great performance here. But Tyson able to get out of it. Looks like his ribs is a little injured here. But Torres is capitalizing it and is on the offensive. Off the ropes, leg drop. No, they're taking the fight to the outside. And it looks like Tyson's in control, sending him back into the ring. Elbow to the face and a clothesline to the back of the head, taking Torres down. What is Tyson setting up for here? Oh, the code breaker from out of nowhere. He goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Torres kicks out of the code breaker. Grabs by the leg, and Torres kicks him right in the face. Lifts him up on his shoulder for a Death Valley drop. 2, only a 2 count. If anyone wants to join Hellfire Wrestling, use the hashtags HFW on the Xbox. And Torres with the big elbow drop for the 2 count. Torres cannot believe it. He lifts him up for a back splash. But Tyson kick to the forehead. Hit his forearm. Sending Torres to the outside. Trying to catch his breath. Tyson following him. Elbow to straight punches. If I can correct myself. Then straight off the LED board. Tyson is in control right now. Sending him back into the ring. Lifts him up. Oh, missed the punch. Torres capitalizing and sending Tyson to the outside. Back and forth punches here. Sending him against that barricade. Torres in firm control here. Knee to the face. We're at a 5 count here. And Torres is admiring his handiwork. He lifts him up, Dusty run back in. Taunting here. We're at a count of 8. Tyson's back in the ring. Lifts him up on the shoulder for a gut buster. Oh. Lights went out for a second. What's that? 1, 2. I thought Jared Leon was coming out. The lights went out and everything. I thought it was Jared Leon. Lift him up, but to get a jawbreaker instead. Onto the shoulder. Oh, for the fireman's carry. Powerbomb. To get the win. Torres E. Nelson victorious. Up on his. Yes, now we see the replays of the match. There is that spectacular elbow drop that Torres pulled off early on. That back and forth battle. And the gut buster. But in the end, Torres has bested the A-lister. What a good matchup. Wait, what's this? Both Joe Dirt and Max Ryder has invaded the ring, beating up both Tyson Cage and Torres E. Nelson. What is going on here? Leaving both Torres and Tyson laid out on the ground as they are now leaving the arena. What was that all about? But no time to waste. This is on to our next matchup here. Is 2 debuts in our women's division as Alex Coe goes up against Mia Silva. Both are making their debuts here in Hellfire Wrestling. Looking for that much needed victory. And out comes Alex Cole. Take her way down to the ring. Happy to make her in-ring debut here. And her opponent, Mia Silva the Punk. She's of Japan descent, but residing in Reno, Nevada. Who will win, the Punk or the Blue Beauty? The match is underway. This Alex Cole hitting a belly to belly suplex kick to the back. Locks her up into a front face walk for a net breaker. Mia getting in control. She is one of the smaller women in our division. Already getting up to the top rope here in height. Alex Cole, that's the slight height advantage and the slight reach advantage. Looks like she also has the power advantage, while Mia has the speed advantage in this. Oh, Mia spoke too soon. Mia with a deadlift gut wrench power bomb. Off the ropes, dumps down. Oh, countered by Alex. Off into the corner for a body splash into the corner. Locks in that leg. The Indian Deathlock is locked in. And Mia easily gets out. That's spinning DDT. One. Only for a 1 count though. Mia with another counter. Gus that hammerlock locked in. Hello one and all who is watching our second episode here of Hellfire Wrestling. Mia taking Alex to the outside and just taunting, waiting for her to get back up to her feet as she rolls out the mirror. We do have a empty commentary that's down there for if any wrestler wants to use it as a weapon. Our commentator booth is located at the top of the ramp. Going for a big boot and getting countered, but getting a zigzag to fuel herself up and throwing her back into the ring. Mia is in control here. Going for a start and misses. Off the getting double knees in the back. Alex with the Future Shock DDT. Going for the pin now. 1, 2, 3. That Future Shock is a killer, earning her the quick and easy victory. There again was that spinning spot DDT that was easily kicked out of, and there was the finish, a single Future Shock DDT. Alex Go has proven herself to be a worthy competitor here in Hellfire Wrestling. So did Mia, dominating most of the match. But the show must go on. It is time for our third matchup of the night, and our second round matchup in our championship tournament, as the psychopath Aaron Cade goes one-on-one with the rookie sensation Dominic Black. Last week, Aaron Cade beat Tyson Cage, and Dominic beat Therese E. Nelson last week. Dominic Black is looking to show all that he can do here. And here comes Aaron Cade. He said last week after his victory that he hasn't gone psycho yet. He ain't been a sociopath yet. He's not been a psychopath yet. He is waiting for his opportunity to go full out. And you have to suspect that whatever he does, the entire Brimstone roster will have quite a challenge to get through. But here comes his opponent. From Boone County, West Virginia, he is the rookie sensation Dominic Black. Last week was his professional wrestling debut in the very first Hellfire Wrestling matchup. Tonight, he looks to go even further, to go to the finals in the championship tournament, as he is planning to take on he's planning to put the psychopath, the sociopath, the wrestling psycho Aaron Cade behind bars, if you would, into a padded room, if you would. He said after his victory last week that that's just a showcase of what I have learned in the last year in training to get this debut, and that nothing will stop him in his pursuit to have the greatest rookie year in all of wrestling. And he's starting off strong with that clothesline, walking his legs around Aaron Cade, showing off his strength here. Dominic obviously has the strength advantage in this. Looks like he also has the reach advantage, which will come quite in hand, but Aaron Cade does have the speed advantage and the fact that you would never know what he is thinking. Shot through the back, then you're too late. The psychopath sends him to the outside. Dominic clutching at his guts. He might have injured some ribs there. Look at this barrage from Aaron Cade. Relentless. But Dominic coming back with a combo of his own. Spoke too soon because Dominic just got floored by a massive clothesline by Aaron Cade. And now Dominic sending him flying to the ground. Oh, right, I counted 7. Aaron Cade's back in. Dominic's back in. That was a close one. Dominic showing off his rookie inexperience by not going for the pin there. But he is staying in control of the psychopath, Aaron Cade. But never mind, spoke to some commentator's curse. He just got floored by a clothesline. Let me drink my water real quick. Hellfire Wrestling, presented by Water. The Yarnagi Slam. Dominic is in firm control now, going to pin 1, 2, and only a 2 count. The Yarnagi usually sets up for his last ride. Sets him up in the air, crashing down Aaron Cade. 1, 2. Oh, he kicks out of the last ride. What the? Aaron picking him up. Oh, a Superman punch. Out of nowhere. 1, 2. The Psycho Man punch, if I might correct myself. Setting him up though for the Samoan driver right in front of the ropes in the hard cam, showing off his strength. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Aaron Cade defeating Dominic Black. There was a lackey clothesline. There was the strength of Dominic on display with the Uranagi. And his last ride was not his last ride. He had a little bit more left in the tank. Enough to hit that Psycho Man punch. And to end it off, facing the hard cam, hitting the Socio rival. Aaron Cade advances to the finals of the Hellfire Wrestling Championship Tournament, and it is time for our co-main event: the Anarchist versus Havoc. The debuting team of Havoc and Caleb Reed's debut alongside of Crow, who debuted last week's main event against John Reed in a losing effort, as the Anarchist looks to create some anarchy tonight against the Mexican-born tag team of Havoc, El Durande and Desmodes. Between these two and the Kingdom, we're starting to get ourselves a little tag division going. But speaking of the Kingdom, what was that attack earlier in the night for? That was truly bizarre. Why would they attack Torres and Tyson for no reason? But there's no time for talk about that, because right now, here comes the Anarchist. Caleb Reed, younger brother of John Reed and Crow, former tag team partner of John Reed, teaming up to form the Anarchist, former Fusion Tag Team Champions. They look to take on Havoc. Of El Dorado and Morma and Desmontez. Mexican-born superstar salutador action here. Looks like the big man of Havoc and the little man of Anarchist are going at it. Adronde and Caleb in our co-main event. Caleb with the early read was a loser press, then a fist drop, taking it to the Gold Goblin. Adronde hitting a massive belly to belly on him. Now, you would think that where Caleb is a smaller man, he would be a high flyer of the Anarchist, but no. Crow is the high flyer of the Anarchist. Caleb is more of a ground-based wrestler. Off the ropes for a in the guard to the back of the head. This show is going on fast, because right now we got ourselves a submission here. It could be over early. And again, another leg press here. Rocked in tight on Caleb. Working on those legs of his. Is Des Mortez. Caleb desperately does need to get tagged to Crow. But showing off his that he can do it all by himself. Or never mind, he's trying to get him over to his corner. And here comes the big man of the anarchist. Crow. Zachary Crow, to be precise. Lifts him up on his shoulder. Then just tossing him to the ground. Now we're going to see the big man's going at it. Oh, Havoc with the forearm there. Puts him into a suplex position. Stomping away on his back. Forearm to the face. To the back. Sending Crow to the ring post. Sorry for that burp. Crow missing desperately, but getting a German in as a response. Rolling out of the way, only to get caught with that spectacular suplex there, belly to belly suplex. Puts him up to his feet for another German. Oh, he holds on for a second German. And a third German. Taking him out. Crow does not know where he's at right now. On his shoulders. With the S5. That could be it. No, Caleb showing their experience as a tag team. Havoc is only formed here in this is their debut as a tag team here in Hellfire Wrestling. While it is the Anarchist debut here in Hellfire Wrestling, they have worked in other promotions before this. So they are the experienced tag team. They know how these matches work and how to exceed in them. And there is another tag to Caleb, who is indeed the fresher man at this point. But getting caught with that massive clothesline there, able to countering him himself and hitting a STO, blocking off a Grande from Des Mortez. Off the ropes, over the ropes actually. And a stiff punch knocking him to the floor, writhing in pain. Getting that hot tag. With the elbow snap, lifting him up. Oh, Perez gets out with a massive forearm. Another clothesline. 1-4 pin. Only a 1 count. A stiff kick to the back. Dropping the knee, dropping the dime, if you would. Locks him up. Grabs him by the head, puts him on the ropes right next to his tag team partner. If I was Crow, I would have done something there. Right in front of Crow. It's a drop kick. Hit to the gut. Chopping him. Missing. It's kick to the gut. Thrust kick. Lifts him up. What is he going to do? Oh! Just slams him against the barricade. Chops coming in, but he's able to counter them. Throws him for a run. Right, I count on 7 here. Tossing Des Mortez back in the ring. Rowan slotting in himself, lining him up for the goal. Going to legs him away from the ropes. Going for a pin now. 1, 2. Oh, and only a 2 count. Oh, he is setting him up once again. Crow is exhausted here. And another. Gah. Going for the pin. Crow in the ring. Oh, but the Emotes Adrande is got it away. Crow's been taken out. He's been silenced here. If Des Mortez can pull something out, he would have the easy advantage here. Crow still out. Caleb possibly looking for a tag team, but can't get to it. Jerry Rayon is back in their building. Elbow to the head. That's not smart in the Anarchist territory. Surrounded, he is basically being surrounded by sharks here. But he gets out of it pretty easily. Throws him into the corner. What's going on here? Oh, a cross body in from the corner. Irish whips him back into a knee press. Excuse me while I get me another drink of my water. It's him up for the press. Going for the pin after that move. That Mexican press there, I couldn't tell you what it was, exactly what it was. He got that leg press once again, walked in. Targeting the knees here of Caleb. Going up to the top rope. Waiting for him to get to his feet. For the Eclipse. The Mexican Eclipse. And Caleb, Crow gets through. Is he going for it again? Crow with the bangarang. Crow was going to try to save him, but he could not get there in time. But he can break up the pin. No problem at all. Oh! Mortez went for the kick, but miss. Caleb with the counter. Big boot. Tagging Crow, man. Tagging Crow. If you want to win, you need to tag in Crow. He is the freshest of the men's at the moment. He is looking for some revenge here. Sitting him against the barricade and just welling away on him. Caleb is out for blood right now. We're at a count of 5 here. Going for the show kick, countered by Caleb. That was easy. I count 7 here. You get a count out. Count out 8. Both in at the count of 9. And it ends a Guri. Crow is desperate. Crow gets the tag. Big boot. Big boot. Big fucking boot. What is Crow going for here? On his shoulders. What noise? Crow's noise, if you will. Pulls him over to his corner. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Crow needs to go to the top rope here and hit his crow's nest, his patent crow's nest. Twists him up and hits the bangarang. Perfect position for a swanton bomb or a stomp. Whatever Crow was going for, he got countered into a half and half suplex. Toe kick, big boot. Lift him up for another clothesline. And Derez was countered, but Crow with a massive clothesline. A thrust punch into another bangarang. What is Crow going for here? He's going for another one of those Crow's noise. Crow's call here. Yeah, the Crow's crawl. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And the Anarchist picks up a much needed victory. And what was a stellar match. Everyone, except for El Durande, hit their big moves in this matchup. And here's your winners. Anarchist. And with that, we head into our main event of the evening. Is our second round matchup, and it is George King going one-on-one with the fallen angel John Reed. This is a first time a matchup. I can announce that next week in singles matches, both of the other members of the Kingdom, Joe Dirt and Max Ryder, will face Therese Nelson and Tyson Cage respectively. That is confirmed for next week. And also Jared Leon will be returning to action next week. Here we got ourselves a George King making his way down to the ring, this time with music attached to his name. He is a former European champion, former television champion, former internet champion, former NGW tag team champion, former NGW champion. He is currently 1/3 of the CMV tag team champions, looking to add his first world title to his name as the first Hellfire Wrestling world champion. And George King, who likes to call himself the king of wrestling, the king of any promotion that he goes to. He says that his new kingdom is here in CMV, and here in Hellfire Wrestling. So far, he is proving that is true, because he is going to be facing, if he wins here tonight, he'll be facing Aaron K in the main event of Chapter 1, where it all begins. But to get there, he has to beat this man, the fallen angel, John Reed, who put down his former best friend Pro last week to get to this match. John Reed has gone by John Crowett in some promotions, but let's go through his championship accolades. They're not as money as Mr. George King there, but he is a former Honor Bound Tag Team Champion. He is a former COH Tag Team Champion. He is a former Anarchy Champion. He is looking to add his first world title to his resume as well. So, question is though, how will he do this? Who will get to the world title match first? In this pay-per-view caliber match, it started out with a big boot by George King. Because these men are not loved by the CAV universe. They are actually pretty hated by the Hellfire Wrestling universe. Kicked straight to the back. Picks him up for a shoulder breaker. These two are pretty mashed up right now. Oh, with bicycle knee. Spoke too soon. As always, the commentator's curse comes back to bite you. Oh! John sent flying. Sorry for that cough. But here, George King comes looking to wreck some face again like he did last week. John, the power of John, lifting him up for a power bomb, countering that kick with a massive clothesline. This is our main event of the evening. If you missed any episodes of Hellfire Wrestling Brimstone, you can check them out on the YouTube channel called Broad Culture. You will also find on Broad Culture some gameplay of other games, of like Pokemon and stuff, then you will also find the some wrestling related stuff, music related stuff, sports related stuff, and some podcasts on there. We missed the kick to the back, walked up his head into and dropped down on the knee. He kicks out once again. Shot through the gut, shot through the face, snap German. John is in firm control right now, but that can turn it at any moment right. Ooh, these stiff knees to the side of George King's head. John is dominating this matchup right now. And a super kick out of nowhere. Going for the pin off that. Getting a 1, getting a 2, but only 2. No tries. Only the 2. And directing the eyes is George King. Hitting is that 110th Street Slam, also known as Kingdom Comes. 2 and only a 2 count. Setting him up early for the slams him down, going for the pin. 1, 2, with only a 2 count. Sorry about that. Let's get back to this matchup. George King here, firm control, just hitting that royal flush on John, psyching himself up. Went, no, he's in front. Never mind. Spoke too soon. As always, the commentator's curse. Lift him up for the fall. Going for the pin off that. Got to himself a 1. He got himself a 2, but he only got the 2 count, man. Only the 2. John is taking this quite well, actually. Just telling the fans that he's better than them. Before hitting this master clothesline, another master clothesline off the ropes into a calf kick. But George just puts him down as soon as he gets that momentum in. It's a shot to the gut into a Kingdom Comes. Pulls him away from those ropes, going for another pin here. He gets himself the 1, the 2. Oh no, he only got himself the 1. John is getting. He's about to get dissected here. It's a second royal flush. Going for the pin off that 1, 2, 3, and it will be George King versus Dominic Black at Chapter 1. What is this? Bit of sportsmanship between these two. What a matchup it was. George King dominating the end of the match. Oh, okay then. That was our show. Exit this out. Let's get advanced to the next week, and we can go over the power rankings. Then that will be the end of Hellfire Wrestling Chapter 1. Continue. That was a dot. Let's continue. Chapter 1 is this Sunday after this show. Jordan Reed is still number 1. George King has moved up to number 2. Crow is still at has moved down to number 3. Dominic Black has stayed at number 4. Penta Mortez, that's what his name is, not Des Mortez. Penta Mortez, 5 deaths. Is still at 5. El Denende has moved up to number 6. Joe Dirt has moved down to number 7. Kelly Reed stays at number 8. Aaron Cage still is at number 9. Therese Everett Nelson stays at number 10. Hallie Carr stays at 11. Angelina Hawkins moves up to 12 somehow. Tyson Cage moves up to 13. Max Riders moved down to 14. Alex Hill has moved up to 15. Mia Silva has moved up to 16. Ivy Jones has moved down to 17. Jared Leon has moved down to 18. Amber Baker's down to 19. Rachel Diamond is down to 20. Muhammad and Abraham Ali, 2 newcomers, is at 22. That is the card. That is the power rankings, and that is the end of our show. Be sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and hit that follow button here on Twitch. If you like this show, be sure to like it. Till next time, I'll be seeing.